Hi there, Gut Microbiome Queen, Dr. DiNezza, here to talk to you for a moment about my presentation this year at HEALCon. I'm super excited to be talking about my favorite topic, evidence-based nutritional strategies for SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Now, you have probably noticed a lot more SIBO walking through your doors in the last 10 to 15 years. But despite knowing more about this topic than ever before, SIBO remains one of the more challenging GI conditions to manage. And it is a super frustrating experience for these patients. Oftentimes they will do repeated, expensive, grueling protocols only to get minimal or temporary symptomatic relief, followed by a high relapse rate. And it's really overwhelming and daunting for you clinically as well. You're trying to figure out how to help these people, how to help this individual, and amongst the other problems, there's a bajillion different diets that you could recommend to them. It's really daunting to figure out when you're looking at an individual if you should be recommending the low FODMAP diet, SCD, the biphasic diet, the low fermentation diet, the carnivore diet, the elemental diet, or maybe something else altogether. Well, luckily for you, one of my favorite things to do is to dispel SIBO myths. And one such myth that we're going to talk about in detail is the level of evidence for these diets. You might be surprised to find out that many of these so-called SIBO diets are not evidence-based in the slightest bit. They are simply popular. And maybe that's part of why they don't work. A lot of people are doing them, but they don't actually treat the condition in the way that we've been told. Luckily, there is good evidence for how to create a more favorable ecosystem and environment in both the small and large intestine using nutrition and natural remedies. And I'm going to teach you that in this class. So if you're open-minded and willing to learn something new, if you're willing to go against the SIBO grain, then I hope that you'll attend my class at HEALCon this year, and I can't wait to teach you this.